Who made you like, no, I'm finna say something, I don't care.
Obviously, we're working, and I'm just like so nervous, first of all. Secondly, to work with in the studio, I'm just like, oh my God. I'm gonna use my rose. And he gonna do something sweet to me.
Ooh.
Gonna get that milk honey. Milk honey. What's the other word?
Slow. Were you pregnant, by the way, while filming?
No,
I was.
You was with the abs?
Did you find out while you were filming?
I found out.
Oh, wow.
How stressful.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
Today on Decisions, ladies.
Oh, there we go. That's all we needed. Welcome, y'all, to another episode of Decisions. I'm your girl, Mandii V, a.k.a. Peg the Stallion, a.k.a. Peggy Markle, a.k.a. Peggy Bundy, a.k.a. Deb.
Hey, y'all. I'm Weezy, and we have a guest in the building. Don't know if you've ever heard of Ruth. We can call her Babe Ruth.
Or we can reference her as Serayah. Y'all, she is a singer, actress, and all-around creative powerhouse. You may have first fell in love with her as Tiana Brown on Fox's hit series Empire. And since then, she's lit up the screen in films like Burning Sands and Favorite Son, but also most recently, because we all got Netflix, Ruth and Boaz. She also has her own lane in music with her R&B infused sound. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Okay,
I'm
it just
excited.
hit me when you said R&B and the cow pants. Is this for the country, girl? For the songs? For the country theme in the
By the way,
movie?
the movie theme, them was some country songs.
They were. And that was actually the part for me that was so different, but I loved it.
I love that you ain't put no accent on it.
No.
Because you was like, I'm an Atlanta girl.
Yeah, no.
That was cute.
No, for sure. But I definitely, when I heard the songs that Babyface wrote, I was like, oh, wow. And I started singing. I'm like, these do feel like low-key country. And
Wait a second. So that wasn't acting? He wrote them songs?
No, he really wrote the songs.
So let me tell you some tea, just so that you know who you're sitting with. You're in the presence of greatness.
Yes, please.
During Essence Fest, we actually followed Babyface on stage and introduced Maxwell. I have to tell everyone, that was a highlight of the year.
Really?
So literally, Babyface sung all his tunes, all his things. So I got your excitement in the show.
Oh, yeah.
Because, baby, I was like, oh, my God, I know all this music. And I was like, this got to be rich because these is the jams. You know what I mean? And so literally, Babyface is coming off stage and we're like prepping our little 2-minute script.
Did you say something?
Yeah, we
had to.
Yeah, we was on stage.
I mean, just stared at him.
No, we literally didn't say anything.
Okay.
We just saw his greatness walk down the stairs.
Yeah,
and I was
absolutely.
like, okay, where are our cue cards at? That's Babyface.
Have I told you my Babyface story about Thanksgiving?
No.
Oh, y'all. So
I'm
embarrassing.
acting like I knew, like I had an opportunity to know before.
When I said y'all, I'm thinking like listeners, Mandii. Well, okay. So, I hate to make it dark. So I don't really spend Thanksgiving with my parents anymore because my dad, he's just kind of in, not the greatest health. So my mom and I has been spending Thanksgivings with Questlove, which is a flex in its own. So you would think like, oh, you're going to be with the family. We pull up to Thanksgiving and the first person we see is Babyface. And I grabbed my mom's hand and I said, please don't say anything. Why would I say anything? I'm cool. I'm playing it cool. She has 3 cocktails. We sit down. My mother's sitting next to me. Kenneth is sitting across from my mother. Right on the 3rd sip of that 3rd cocktail, she goes, I just got to say, Babyface, this is a great Thanksgiving. I mean, did anybody think they'd be eating with Babyface? And everybody's really looking like, yeah, we did. So here she goes. Here she goes, leaning in. I'm not going to ask you to say. And he goes, great. I'm not gonna ask you. Then, few sips later, Questlove, everyone's calling him Amir. Do you think we could get tickets to your show? And he's looking like, what show? I have 18 upcoming shows, Mama. The one with Jimmy Kimmel. He's not on Jimmy Kimmel. He's on Jimmy Fallon. And then
the Jimmys do. I mean, it's the Jimmys.
Yes, a lot of Jimmys.
There's a lot of Jimmys.
Then decides after the 4th cocktail to move over Babyface's girlfriend and sit by him to say, I say we go to the Jimmy Kimmel show together. Oh, girl, I wanted to die. Anyway, every time I see this man, my head goes down. I have nothing to say.
I love it.
My mother moved over his girlfriend. Thanksgiving dinner. Move, come on, move, baby.
I'm not going to lie. Her mom is wild. We now have things in common. I was told not to talk to Doja Cat, and I sure did. Because
What?
I wish somebody would tell me not to speak to somebody.
Okay, you tell the story, and then we got to hear your celebrity story.
I would love to know your celebrity story of where. Look, you have to. We're now sharing stories. This is like a little bit of an icebreaker. So, anyways, I'm not gonna tell y'all who told me not to do it, but it was like a spoken word in the vehicle. We knew that Doja Cat was gonna be around us that night, and clearly, Amala is my girl. So
wait, but you couldn't speak?
Literally, because clearly I'm a fan, and like it was on some like, don't really like make it awkward. Don't let her know you're a fan. And I was like, I don't know.
Well,
I'm talented. So, anyways, we end up at this rooftop in LA. It's gorgeous. She's there, sitting right across from us. Oh my God.
Not mom.
And I'm like, so mind you, I'm like not gonna speak nothing. She's sitting there with this little long ass like cigarette, maybe getting ready for her 80s era. I wasn't ready. So literally just sitting there, freaking, I look to the side of me and there's a whole phone by me. And I'm like, oh shit, somebody left their phone. Mind you, this is a big ass party. So I'm like, oh, somebody left their phone. So I'm sitting here and I'm just holding this phone. There's cards in the back. So I look through the cards in the back.
It's not her.
It's Joseph Quinn.
Oh,
and I said, her boyfriend.
The white one?
The one from Stranger Things. So I said, oh, I know this name. So mind you, I'm like, well, now I got her boyfriend's phone. this is gonna be organic. You know what I mean? This is gonna be organic.
Because what's he doing with my
you know what I mean? So, well, no, I don't know where he put it down but somehow his phone landed in my hand. So I go to Joseph and I'm like, so I think you lost something. He's like, oh my God, because oh my God, thank you so much. Didn't even know I lost the leg. He's like, what do you want? Do you want a drink? It's open bar. What are you gonna give me, sir? This is an open bar event. So it's so funny. So I give him his phone. He's like, oh my God, thank you, whatever you need. And I was like, no, it's cool. So literally, she's coming back now from the bathroom as we're talking, and I go to walk away. And I never want anyone to say that I'm a white woman. Mm-hmm. She said, girl, your hair is giving Sharon Stone. And I said, bitch, isn't it? So literally, mind you, we're like probably the only black people in the whole party. Mind you, we're only half, so there's only about 2.5 of us in the whole room. There's 2.5 of us in the whole room. And literally the whole night, she's just like, she just keeps talking and chatting. We end up going down by this pool. Bro, no lie, because LA weather sucks. And I got my shoulders out and I'm looking cute. She's like, babe, you look cold. She takes off her blazer and gives it to me. No. And at this point, we're fucking friends. So we go to we're talking. She's talking about how I think the cigarette is called the F word out in London. And we're talking about this word and how she loves the word, but how she's just that bitch and how she feels
we know
so
she loves a crazy word. We've seen it on the street.
Well, there's this guy smoking the cigarette and we're talking about just how he looks so posh, but it looks better in a woman's mouth. And she's just one of the coolest bitches fucking ever. Shout out to her album. Go get it now. V is out. This is not an ad. And so literally as we go, mind you, she's been talking to me the whole night. And I say at the end, I just have to tell you how much I love you. And my friend who told me that I wasn't supposed to say anything to her really kind of had to say something. I had to let her know, no, we're friends. Just so you know. But
did she follow you now?
No, we didn't exchange numbers or anything like that. But like, literally that night, I was told not to say something. And at the end, I was like, no, bitch, I'm going to say.
Beyonce's air. And I was like, bro, when we were hanging out that weekend in Paris, and they was like, bitch, you saw her for a second.
Now, I need to know, because you've been around. Not like that. But you be around like the celebs.
Yes. Oh, thank
you. Soft spoken with your
okay,
cute.
Yes, who made you gay?
Who made you like, no, I'm finna say something. I don't care.
Okay, I would say Babyface. Because obviously we're working and I'm just like so nervous, first of all, well, to be in his presence. Secondly, to work with him in the studio, I'm just like, oh my God.
Now, this is for what the scene we saw in the movie?
Yeah. Like, well, okay, so all of the songs recorded, he wrote. So I flew to LA to record with him at his studio. I was losing shit.
In his house?
No, not in his house. Oh. At his studio.
Because like then I'm going to start, I'm be like, let me go to the bathroom. Now I'm going to look around.
No, I was not at his house.
Oh, you got to actually.
I got to actually work with him, like work with him, which was crazy. So it's like pinch me moment. But I would say another moment for me. I mean, I don't even know. It's probably like 2017. I don't even know, 16, 17 maybe.
Who in 2017?
Beyonce.
Okay,
where were you set the scene? What she smelled like? What she have on?
So, VMAs. I was with Taylor Swift in the squad
This
at that
subtle
time.
flex. Oh my God, I was
At that
Taylor
time,
Swift.
it was giving that, right. I was a black girl in the gang. And well, there was 2.5 of us, I guess.
Okay.
And yeah, so we're backstage and we're like, oh my gosh, congrats. I think it's me. Look, another subtle flex. Me, Selena, and Gomez, and Taylor. Look,
go ahead and say,
Gomez.
well, we know it wasn't the other Selena
It wasn't
girl.
the other Selena. So,
God, man.
listen, by the way, these girls are they're so sweet. I haven't seen or talked to them in years, but so sweet. So we're this moment, Taylor got the award, and Beyonce's just like walking backstage, right? And this is like prime time Empire. Like people are doing watch parties. Like this is like Empire is like the TV show.
Tiana.
I'm Tiana. Yeah, like I'm just Tiana. Like I don't have a name yet. So so she's walking and literally I kind of see her out the corner of my eye, but I'm like, okay. Like I'm like, congratulations. With Taylor. And literally she walks by and she like comes to me and she's like, you're doing amazing.
Oh, bitch, she spoke to you?
Yes.
Oh, no.
And I was like, she was like leaving. She just like drops that and I'm like, oh my God, I live it. Thank you.
Because Beyonce watches TV.
Yeah.
Beyonce be watching the thing.
No, yeah.
She know what's going on. She don't talk to us, but she know what's going on. So she was watching Empire.
She said something.
And exactly. And I was like, I was trying to like say thank you, but also like
you didn't say nothing back.
Yes, I did. I was trying to say like, oh my God, I love you. Like I was doing that because I was like, I don't care. Like when am I gonna see Beyonce? Right. When are you gonna see Beyonce again? Like you have to.
Did you ever see her again?
No.
See, no. Bro, you're not gonna see Beyonce.
No,
I'm not gonna be in a relationship. I'm famous and you famous, nigga, and we ain't never getting no more Beyonce interaction.
You don't even know, mind you. Year one, we talk a little rowdy on here. Literally, Weezy, and I'll never forget it, said that she would suck a fart out of Beyonce's ass after Taco Bell. That's how much
Yikes.
It was the year you saw her.
That's how much she. Yeah, that's when we started the podcast.
After Taco Bell, it's pretty crazy.
After Taco Bell.
Yeah.
That's how much she loved Beyonce.
I would say it again.
Now, I love
what's even crazier is all that big, bold, bad shit. So my business partner and I got to be at the Foundation Louis Vuitton show?
No, this is where you urge them to go to Patreon because you shared the whole story on Patreon.
Oh, no, I was going to say, we got to be around them at an after party and the whole time.
Who's them?
Beyonce and Jay in an after party. Small, maybe less than 50 people. And the whole time, all we could do was just sit there and do this to each other. You say something. You say, no, I'm going to say, no, okay. So then he pulls out his phone. I'm like, what are you doing? Figuring out what I'm going to say.
Writing it in the notes?
But
I lied. One more time at the gold party.
Look at you. So you did see her. You did see her.
Oh my God. I heard she had her shoes
But that was also, everyone did. By the way, it was one of the best things
Which gold
ever.
party was it?
Oh, it was years ago. It had to be when Black Panther.
Chadwick Boseman. And
he was there. Like it was like when that movie first was like.
I know that's right. So it was all the Black excellence.
I know we're supposed to talk about your movie.
I'm like,
we gonna get there.
But this is so much more.
Okay, actually, you know what? We kind of broke the ice with Beyonce.
We did.
But we're going to break the ice with a little truth and dare.
Love B.
I don't like people choosing because you give people truth or dare. They want to be boring and choose truth. So technically, I make people do both. You actually have no choice. Okay,
Yikes.
So the first one we're going to do is truth. And this does lean into the new Netflix film. And it actually leans into your personal life. So in Ruth and Boaz, Ruth refers to herself as a liar at the end of the movie and is corrected by Bo with him saying, well, you omitted information. And we talk about this all the time. What's the difference between lying and just not telling somebody? Like white lies, fibbing, all the things. So was there anything that you have purposely kept from a potential partner out of shame or trauma or fear that they would judge you if they knew this to be true about you?
For sure.
Now you got to tell us what it was.
Oh no!
Oh yes! Oh yes!
You thought that was it?
You thought you just had to say yes or no?
Honestly, not to be boring, but I just feel like I feel like it's past partners because it's I don't know where this is going. I want to see where this is going first. Maybe should I say something? Maybe I shouldn't. And I think that I feel like it's a normal thing to do, and I think both parties do it.
If you're dating
to a certain extent, right? Obviously, if it's someone that's in your circle or that we like are around, you have to say those things. But if it's something before, I feel like it's natural if you're in a new situation to kind of just like reserve things.
So let me ask you then, what would be like the top 2 things if you're newly dating and in previous experiences for you? What 2 things about previous relationships were you like, I ain't bringing up? Was it like if your partner cheated? Was it if you cheated? Was it the dynamic of it? Like, what things do you make sure not to bring up in new blossoming relationships about your past relationships?
Well, if somebody cheated, I'm going to say that. Like, I have no problem saying that the person cheated.
Okay.
Or I have no problem saying if I did that as well. But
you cheated before?
Have not.
You haven't? Okay,
no.
damn. I thought we were going to get some tea.
You really are.
But I have no problem. Because here's the thing. I mean, I always feel like it's like, what do you want with the person? Right? And I feel like if you want something authentic and real, that I feel like you have to try to put yourself in that space with them. But
what do you think?
There are like no-nos to share.
Much?
Like I would never share like personal life information of my past partner.
Okay.
I feel like that's just a little messy.
Okay.
Like things that we shared in confidence that was like about him solely. I think that I wouldn't talk about that.
You're now in a new relationship. I know we share our lives on a goddamn podcast, but for a partner who hasn't went through all fucking 400 plus episodes, was there anything specific about your past relationship that you didn't share with your partner now out the gate? Like that it took a while to share?
I would say the harder pain of like, so maybe we've all said a guy cheated, but I never disclosed how bad it was because I didn't want him to think, oh, well, you stayed with it. You let a nigga just run through you. Like, I really think that we kind of need to show up as, hey, I've had men treat me well. I've had these good situations. I've had partners that have honored me. Like, I've had good relationships. I think it's really important. Actually, we have a segment called We Listen and We Judge. Mm-hmm. I want to read you really quickly a text message I got maybe an hour ago.
Oh, wow.
So we asked for pre-consent with anything that we share.
Okay.
And this text message really surprised me from a friend. He went out with a really popular model last night. Fashion Week shit, they met. I said, how was it? She's beautiful, no doubt. Her story is just so sad that it just feels like she's going to be a generational curse to me, honestly, Louise. I said, so a bitch got a bad past and it's a problem for you? He said, just mad issues with men. Her mom's got the issues. Her sister's got the issues. It's a cycle of trauma that I'm just not up to heal, bro.
Well, it's not for you to heal, honey.
But I'm like thinking to myself, on a first date, you must have.
Well, I mean, that's a lot for
no.
And that's the thing about hiding. You got to hold some of that shit.
It's funny, though, that he referenced it's a lot for him to heal. Yeah. I think it's funny because even one of the things that Cardi B shared during her rollout was like that Stephon Diggs was going to be there to help heal her through her past relationship and trauma. Okay. And it's interesting because whether you want to do it or whether you sign up to do it, at the end of the day, if you're with somebody and you want to be with them, unfortunately, you do take on their trauma. You take on some of their baggage. You take on whatever they're dealing with mental health-wise. You deal with their past relationships in terms of children. You deal with their family. And so where he said that, I'm not mad at him for that. I'm not mad at that. Like, bro, there's certain things right now, bro, if you got like very clear diagnosed mental health problems, bro, I ain't got the patience for it. I'm gonna be real honest with you.
But to say you got generational curses,
I mean, maybe that was his way of expressing like how intense it was. But I'm not mad with that. Like, I mean, Ruth came in like, you got to die if you deal with me.
she came in hot with the trauma.
Yeah.
And he was like,
not off gate. She kept it.
Yeah, not off gate. He kind of was persistent. It was like, all right, well, if you want to know, then
here
it is.
I don't know what you're doing with Miss Naomi, but whatever.
So I feel like one or two, I feel you on that because it's like, that's very mature of you to be like, okay, I'm not in the space to deal with A, B, and C. And him too. I think that it's interesting he chose that response. And I think it's interesting that she chose to share that.
Much. Yeah.
So I'm thinking it must have been something along the lines of like, oh,
that is
like,
pretty heavy.
I'm single. My dad wasn't shit, blah, blah, blah. Like whatever it was. Because what I've been hearing.
Well, at least she ain't open up with I'm broke. Because apparently that's the thing in Atlanta now. All the bitches letting it be known that they need help with bills. So I'm not mad with her opening and sharing that I don't feel safe with men. Like, I still want to date y'all niggas, but that's what I'm saying. No.
And I don't know. I mean, for a grown man, he's mid-30s. He was like, yeah, bro, like, I'm not dealing with this. I do think there is a space of where we kind of got to show up as a better version, right? We're not going to always be at our best. We're always still healing no matter what. But I do think going on a first date, you can't be in the space where you still like, I hate every man. You know what I mean? Like,
you shouldn't be there.
Oh,
I've be on the date.
I've been there. I mean, 5 shots deep, trying to heal the pain.
No, I mean for sure, but like for it to go somewhere, it's like.
I mean, let's get in the writer's room, bitch. Your character pissed me off.
What did she do?
When she was like, "You like all them other niggas in Atlanta," and that man was fine. I didn't hear a word he said the whole movie. I ain't even gonna hold you.
That pissed me off.
No. Like, bro, I need like. I'm sorry.
It was very bold of her,
bro. It's very bold of the casting to choose someone that could literally stand there the whole movie and
not say anything.
So
and I'm fine
with the homegirl, and I'm fine, who's from Atlanta and very vocal. And we sitting there, and when that scene came on the screen, she just starts talking to Ruth. She said, "Oh, so this bitch really thinks she with Joey in the movie? What the fuck she talking about? He like everybody." Then we wait 55 minutes to get that. And then I can't.
Yeah, girl, get it together.
She pissed me off. She pissed me off.
I know.
And I like that little look. You did a really good job. When you first saw him, you did a good job. Like, yeah, bitch, you better look at that fine ass man because we all would have looked at him that way too. I'm gonna ignore you.
We're gonna that first look, clip that we're talking, by the way. For anybody watching on YouTube, we are gonna insert this clip so you could just see what we saw.
Baby,
they done
saw it by now.
Honestly, I thought I was pregnant when I watched it. I felt it growing inside of me. Me and Miracle was going to be baby mamas together.
I'm not playing with you.
With no shirt on, and he's building a house. He's building a home.
And giving out cars and jobs.
Oh, okay.
I'm here for it. Shout out to the writers of Ruth and Boaz.
Sorry, Miracle.
Because, baby, I ain't going to hold you. I wouldn't want my nigga being displayed as such a wonderful man on TV. Make my nigga like Michael Ealy in the movies.
So everyone hates him?
Yes. If my man looks that good, I need you to be casted as a Michael Ealy in everything you play.
Wait.
Because I want women to be mad at you.
Joey in, and he was looking stressed? What was it? He was like, what was the film he was in? Was it a short film?
2 Distant Strangers?
Was it 2 Distant Strangers? And he was running somewhere. It was like...
No, he was running somewhere.
Didn't he play in a movie?
Yeah, I think that's what you're talking about.
Yes.
It kept replaying.
Yes.
Yeah, the short film.
I remember watching that thing and being like, we need to see him in a happy mood. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, you can't have nobody fine like this stressed out.
Hold on, girl, now. No, it's
Ruth was stressed too. You see, once she got in the club, she was out there. Like,
here we go.
You need to see her in them jeans.
Well, speaking about the club, you were put on the spot. So I'm putting you on the spot for Dare. And we're making it a little sexy. Okay? So for Dare, I need you to improvise because you're a singer. A 15-second steamy R&B hook using 3 random words that we're going to throw at you.
Oh my God.
I'm going to start, and I'm just going to throw out rose. Because it could mean a nice rose or the rose you put on your clit. You give me one more word, and then I'm going to give her another word.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. And then you got to somehow intertwine them into this.
Slow.
And then the last one, milk.
Oh, my God. I almost picked milk because
Rose, slow, and milk. I mean, I see. Listen.
Oh, God.
Okay. And you could sing it or you could give it like a poem. Either one, because we're going to get you some poems later.
Okay.
I feel like I should have given you a little instrumental.
I wasn't one of those kids in the lunchroom.
No, you can't do
this
that.
This is giving freestyle.
Okay. You freestyle.
No. Hold on, wait.
It's supposed to be terrible.
Okay, cool.
So rose, milk, and slow. And action.
Okay. Give me a little beat. A little tempo.
You know what? Actually, hold on. Go ahead. Okay. Just snap. There we go.
I'ma use my rose. And he gonna do something sweet to me.
Ooh.
Gonna get that milk honey. Milk honey. What's the other word?
Slow. You go. And the last one is slow. You got this because you in the mood.
We're gonna just go. Okay.
Yep.
I'ma use my rose. And you gonna do something sweet to me. Making it milky. Ooh. Some sweet for me. Some sweet for me. I'ma need my rose. And it's gonna be real good to me. I'ma get okay.
Fuck the slow.
I forgot about slow.
It's okay.
Girl, that was great.
That was beautiful. You did that.
I'm like, how we gonna do
it's
this?
Okay, and we gonna go slow
with the rose,
and then we gonna go rose.
Oh, I think I just said. No, I didn't say slow.
No, but you could have rose slow.
I was feeling the slow and the tempo.
It was getting in there.
That was
giving
so great.
slow,
Next Thanksgiving,
sensual,
my mom's gonna be like,
rose,
why didn't you make that girl
milky.
like Rose Milk song?
Milk and honey, bitch. I like it because I literally just said you could put Mike's honey on anything.
That was actually
I love
three
Mike's
great
honey.
words.
No, see?
Because it was giving like jingle for the rose.
You know, literally.
You know,
and this is not
I
enough.
wonder who really made the Rose, because aren't they all Timu? Like, who's the Rose
Yikes.
originator?
No idea.
Do you know? I think who it really is. The womanizer.
Oh, I love the woman. Give me a little suction.
That's
Big
not
company,
back in
I'm
the day?
sure.
No, it's not back in the day. They still big and they still
No,
$200.
womanizer came out like 10 years ago, and it was the first like
Suction.
suction for the clitoris.
Wow.
And then suddenly the Rose came out, and I was like, ain't this just?
I'm here for it.
The
That's
woman-
fine. Give me a little discount.
It's
All right.
the 2025 womanizer.
You know?
I'm not a Rose girl. Are you?
No.
I don't understand.
I like the suction though. I like
It's a
that.
little too small.
Oh no! Shout out to Girls Gotta Eat.
You know what?
They have their sex toy brand, and baby, I was mad. I was on the plane like, fuck, I ain't pack it. I got mad that I ain't pack it. That
you know
thing,
what? The rose is crazy. Let's just be honest. But
Why?
I mean, it's crazy. I feel like it's super overstimulating.
Oh,
But in the way, let me cook.
okay.
I seen this headline that said that it might. Let me not talk about the rose.
Go ahead. What, the destigmatize?
Yeah.
That or
Wait, it is true.
desensitize? I said stigmatize.
Stigmatized. And I'm talking about myself.
Desensitize.
Yeah.
It does. So the issue with the Rose, much like any other person that's like masturbating too much, is the amount of friction that's being
Why
used.
we don't get desensitized from dick then?
Because there's not that much
It's
friction
not that
on your
much
clit.
friction. Yeah.
So you have to think.
So
right?
you don't get desensitized inside, just on the outside. Because
There's like 7,000 nerves on the
The
clit, right?
nerves, right? So when I seen that, I
Come
was
on,
like,
science.
ooh.
And a dick can't go like it. That's way too strong. And another thing I was reading, women are having to edge themselves to have an orgasm. I'm not even trying to be scientific about it, bitch. We got to get rid of the roses.
Yes,
Because
it's
now
too much.
we are about to enter a world of where
They
we
don't
can't be
want us to
breathing.
have partners.
Oh, I'm waiting for the robots, bitch. I got 4 niggas now. I'm waiting for the aliens and the robots. I'm gonna add it. It's gonna be a
No.
whole little NBA squad
Oh my god.
of all the things that are optional to us. Now, I did want to get into some relationship talk. We have a segment where we react to something we found online.
Okay.
I saw this online from one of my favorite content creators online, and I 100%. I'm going to pause because I want to see if you guys agree or disagree.
Okay.
Since y'all both got one nigga, I got a lot, but we're going to see how this goes.
So what's your take?
Before you decide to spend the rest of your life with someone, make sure you've broken up at least one time.
100% agree.
Hell yeah.
I think it's a good lesson.
Yes, a breakup reveals true character.
Right.
Like when you're in a relationship, you're not showing who you really are.
You're being your best version of you.
Yes. What's the quote? Like, if you don't like me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Well, you don't know what the worst is. So you gotta kind of know what the worst is.
Especially if you're planning to get married.
Yes.
Till death do us part. Okay, so when breaking up with this person, you can't go into it being like, I'm gonna do the test.
Yeah.
Because that is what I would call manipulative.
It's a little toxic.
You
honestly.
cannot present it as the test.
Yeah.
But if you get into a really big fight,
Yes. There's a little window. You see the window?
the window, and they go, maybe we should break up.
Yeah.
Usually you go, no, we shouldn't break up. Let's fix it.
Yeah, we love each other.
I think at that point, you go, all right.
Yeah. You go, all right. And just for like a week.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah.
Because you might learn, like, you know what? I'm better off.
Or do they start posting, Andrew Tate videos with the caption, "The wolf is back on the hunt"?
That's a bad
Do
guy.
they poop in your shoe? Who knows?
That's a bad woman.
That's a bad woman. Or men can poop in Air Force Ones.
Are you married?
I am married.
Did you break up?
We have broken up.
How many times?
Like 2.
I'm married too.
And how many times you break up?
I think I broke up like 10 times.
And that's how you know, like, you both have seen each other at your absolute worst.
And it's the I can't quit you.
Yeah, that's the more beautiful kind version.
What's the thing? If you love something, let it go.
Yeah. How do you dodge a bullet if no one fires a gun? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, you've been in a few year relationship now.
Wow.
You are now engaged
Yeah.
and a new mother. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But I want to ask both of you, and I'll include myself because I've had a long-term relationship, but I clearly don't count. We're not married and we broke up 13 times and we're no longer together. But I want to ask both of you if you genuinely feel, 2 questions here. Do you agree with the clip? Do you believe you don't know someone until you've broken up with them a couple times? And also, do you believe that in order to see someone's true character, it takes breaking up with them to see them in a different light? Serayah, your face was shocked by some of the things, so I'll start with you.
You know
and
what
then,
your face
and then
look like? Do I spill my own tea?
So I do, yeah. Like, what are your thoughts on the clip, and do you agree with anything?
Okay, so I do agree with the sentiment.
Okay.
Because okay. I don't know about how long you're going to be broken up, but I feel like to get to a point where you feel like you want to break up, both people are being very 100% like real and open.
Okay.
Like, because there's going to be friction sometimes. There's going to be disagreements. There's going to be things that, like you said, traumas and things that come up that it's like, look, I can't fucking do it. Okay, I'm out of here.
Okay.
But if it's like, I'm out of here and you cannot get out of there, then I feel what they're saying. Now, I have never broken up with someone for like, let's break up, let's take a break and come back. I've never done that. I don't know about that. So that part, I'm not sure. Or even breaking up to get right back together the next week. I've never done that. But I've definitely been to a point where I'm like, I'm about to go crazy. Like, I can't do this anymore. And I feel like that does essentially, I understand what they're saying. Like, to get to that point, I feel like you're at odds enough to like, everyone's showing their true colors. Yeah. So it's like, okay, if you proceed after that, then we're really in it. We really in this.
Now, what's the difference between seeing it all and deciding to stay, and then when it's over, it's like, damn, I should have left back when I left back then? Like, because we have a chapter in the book, Weezy wrote one about staying too long in a relationship, right? So to me, if you done broken up, like Kareem says, he broke up with his wife 10 times before getting together. Yeah. Like, if the marriage doesn't last, do you not look back and be like, damn, I should have really left at time number 4? Right. Like, when is breaking up with someone too much to where if you keep going back at this point, it just, y'all shouldn't be together?
Which is why, right, but which is why I don't like the real aspect of like really breaking up and then getting back together. Because I feel like things happen in the interim and people get mad at what happens.
That's actually what makes me hate this take.
Yeah.
What makes you
because what happened in that week, in that month.
That week.
Yep.
Oh yeah, don't do that, because I'm going to see somebody else.
But broken up.
I'm finna go see somebody else.
Playing games?
Too much judging.
Men want us, when they say we breaking up, for us to cry for the whole week and then get mad when first off, do you know
Yikes.
Do you know all I had to do was re-upload Signal, Snapchat, it opened the DM.
Signal?
Oh, I love Signal. That's why we talk. What? Signal?
What's Signal?
Girl, it's where I buy drugs from.
Okay, well, it's also where
it's a hidden app.
I like hidden apps.
Like, if my mushroom man finna come to the house, it's on Signal.
Well, if this dick about to come to the house, it's on Signal too.
That gotta be a real famous dick.
I like famous dick. But for me, it's interesting because I don't like that take either. Like, to me, the person who you're with should be the person of who you're with when y'all are together. Like, I don't think you should be breaking up with someone and then judging them by how they're existing.
But that's the point. This isn't real.
I don't think that's
I really
real.
hate this take, and I totally disagree.
You totally disagree.
Mainly because
I also
should
totally
not
disagree.
have to be separated for true colors. There are so many things in life that will show you who someone is. Pain, struggle, someone losing a job.
Correct.
A depression. Mm-hmm. I would even go as far to say grieving. When you're seeing someone at their worst, that is when you can tell who you're with.
Yeah. Not only the worst.
What?
I want to reference, because 2 out of 3 of y'all are in this room right now. So this man sitting over here behind the mic, Wolf, he said that you don't know somebody, you don't know their character, you don't really know who they are for a year. Now, I did look in the Googles though. I did see that you and Joey met through a mutual friend in 2021, didn't really come public till 2023.
Yeah.
So I love to put his little theory to the test. Yes, I'm talking about you, Wolf. Wolf, do you still stand on to this day at this very moment that it takes a year to date someone? And then I'm coming to Serayah.
You're willing. You're willing. And
So
guess
it-
what?
so it
I
takes-
bet you she was sick of your ass.
Look at her face. So he says it takes
So they're
a
not
year.
even
together. No, they're not together. They probably doing all the together shit. But he said he ain't gonna make it official for
So
at least the
how long
first
did it
year.
take for you to be like,
Yeah.
Isn't your fiance from Brooklyn?
Yeah, but
I feel like he was like, dating, you my girl.
Yeah, it was like 6 months.
Oh, 6 months. Okay,
that was my time.
Or maybe
okay,
like 5 to 6 months, maybe.
Okay,
so
and
then
he's
like,
I want to ask you, at what point did you feel like you knew him? In terms of, because back to the video,
you know what?
It says it takes a few times to break up before you know their character. How long do you think it takes to know him?
I love my honey. I knew him the whole time.
Period.
Everything is upfront. Everything is what it is. So yeah,
you know why
I didn't have to go into a whole. Yeah,
there was that first.
Yeah.
Think about when you.
There was no pressure. I didn't put pressure on him either.
Okay.
We were just hanging out.
Okay.
And I feel like things that I grew to know about him, it was just very open. Maybe.
See, it's giving. Serayah saying, "Ladies, go with the flow." It could end with a ring and a baby.
I mean, hey, listen.
Ain't no flow at 5 months getting in a relationship. That's not flow. That's right on time. Yo ass.
I think timing. Timing
matters, but also like, who is it? Right? Do y'all have chemistry? Like,
right.
Not forcing anything, right? Like, there are a lot of different factors. I feel like too. And I feel like if you feel like you have to go a year, I feel like that person's a little closed off, or maybe they're not ready.
I actually think it kind of proves that you're not that sure about them, which is hurtful.
Right.
So
correct.
To me, when it goes beyond that 6 month range, it's like, oh, so you want me to be out here. You're not sure about me for real.
Yeah.
So that means I should be weighing out my options too. But God forbid I do weigh out my options, because then
he's like, I got you.
You're not it for me. So like that part is kind of tricky. And to me, the thing I don't like about the breakup part either is that we don't do it with real intention. Everyone does it to like make the other one mad and then hold you accountable for whatever happened in that time.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
That's what's really hard about this with the breakups. I also think 10 times to me that shows you you're just saying it when you're angry. You really don't have conflict resolution.
Yeah.
Because how are you getting to that many breakups? Like, you know what I'm saying? To be married to someone, you're breaking up.
I mean, it could be a narcissist, you know?
10 times is a lot.
I mean, sorry, I'm sitting here remembering things.
10 times.
Now, I do want to tie this back to your new film.
Yes.
Because I think there's a difference between timing and persistence and people being delusional at who they may be pursuing. And for me, it was like, Bo, give it up. At one point, I was like, bitch, she is broken. Why do you keep trying? And it's crazy because in times of, I think women do it on the opposite end, right? I think we see men who are genuinely not ready, either mentally, financially, whatever the case may be, for a relationship. And as women, we still push to pursue something that could be. It was interesting seeing Bo be that character with Ruth. Do you believe in waiting it out for someone to be able to show up as a better person? Like, do you think, has that worked? But before your relationship now, has that been something that's worked in the past?
No, because I chose not to. I really do feel like,
period.
I mean, yeah, I just chose not to wait because I'm like, okay, well, I feel like you're the man. And if you want to be treated like the man and the leader and the everything, then you need to know what you want. And if it's not me, then
let me go. Or I'm just going to go.
I have a hot take on Alpo.
It's great.
I think I'm not a love bomber in the movie a bit.
Well.
How do you feel about
I'm not going to hold you. I need a part 2 because I think he could be Michael Ealy in a part 2. It's given narcissist. It's given possible love bomber.
You end up looking like you was from Strong.
And he 40 and they never been married. Looking like that. With no kids.
Red flag time.
With all the money, I'm judging.
And he built a home. So the reason I thought the love bomber,
he was very perfect.
Yeah.
You know, and it does emulate, it's like a take on the biblical story, Ruth and Boaz, in the
Girl,
Bible.
I ain't read the Bible. Talk to me. What happened in that?
So it is a representation of that story, which is right. Yeah. So the mother that she follows, well, am I giving it away? Okay.
It's out.
Okay.
It's out now.
Okay, cool. The mother that she
spoiler alert
that she follows to Pegram, Tennessee, also represents like a different place, like
sound effects.
Bling, period. It represents the story of Ruth on this journey, and she does get found by Boaz, which is really in the Bible. Now, I can't tell you exactly where either.
Okay.
But I just know that I know
from
ask
my husband.
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
Not you know my husband, girl.
Yeah, I knew where you were going with that.
I love it.
Because I feel you. Same.
Oh, not you got a husband and Beyonce.
No, but I can say that Ruth and Boaz is such a big story, especially in church. And it's something that you just hear a lot, like that story being referred to, find your Boaz, or when Ruth was going through what she was going through. So in the Bible,
By the way,
the man findeth a wife, and not the other way around. So I do have that core belief
a little bit.
I do have that core belief that the man has his things in order enough that if he is in that position, then he can see the wife, that he can find the wife.
By the way, if y'all are into religion and shit, the book of Ruth in the Old Testament, also known as the Hebrew Bible,
yes,
this story is only 4 chapters long. Let me find out I could give me a Netflix film
off
off of.
read.
Hold on. Wait, 4 chapters in the Bible is long?
Yeah.
How long is chapters in the Bible?
It's just a hard read.
No, it's not long, but she's saying it's a hard read because
it's 4 chapters
the
long,
language is
situated between Judges and 1 Samuel. Look at me teaching y'all some shit.
I actually put that in my notes about how I kind of like that there was like a little church moment. So I don't know. I'm pretty agnostic. I'm the girl that's got a lot of crystals in the house and stuff. But I just do like seeing young people in religion depicted because I kind of feel like I don't need to be religious to know we're in a world that's soulless.
Absolutely.
And when I was seeing it in the movie and it was still sexy and fun and cute, I like seeing that. Like, I think we need a little bit more of it. And I appreciate that it kind of showed a man with certain values. A lot of times when my friends are having trouble dating, a constant theme that they see within men that they're dating is that they have no faith in really anything.
Right.
Like, you don't have to be the guy that goes to church every day to just know that there's something you value or something you're working towards. Yeah. Even me, I don't go to church and I don't really just subscribe to any religion, but I remember telling my boyfriend a few days ago, Jesus gonna be in this house or something. We gotta come up with a name or something the baby's gonna be scared of. Who's gonna watch you when we ain't around? Like, for real.
Yeah.
I really do believe when there's nothing to follow or guide you or no belief, you're kind of lost. And so I think to see it a little bit central in the beginning, to me, what seemed important to them, made it kind of nice. I really wish that we could look for that without it seeming like corny. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, that's her North Star. And I big up Devon Franklin and Tyler Perry. And
that's who was it. I saw his name in the beginning. I meant to bring him up.
Because this is a faith-based movie.
Yes.
But it's not done in a way where it's going to come off corny or kind of like not for the everyday, you know, Netflix viewer. You know what I mean? Right. But it also does tie.
But it also makes sense why we didn't get no
sex
sex scenes.
What?
I waited. Now I know both of y'all got your partners. Y'all probably had to. This was an easy script to accept. Like, Joey, babe, don't even have to have sex with him on film. Miracle, babe, I ain't even fucking her on scene. Like, but bitch, I was waiting the whole time. I was.
You know what it is?
I'm just gonna let you know.
Two attractive people
a bitch was waiting.
Can't be attracted to each other.
I wanted something hot and steamy.
But you know what?
In a pickup truck or something. Bitch, you wasn't in the scene.
Harder to like do the intimacy of like. I feel like I could have a makeout scene or have sex with someone on camera rather than the intensity of like eye gazing. That like that.
You feel like you could do that over eye gazing?
What happens when you're really growing and showing love on camera feels more intimate to me. So you have to remember, right? We have a show called Decisions, formerly Horrible Decisions. Don't know if you've heard of it. Nasty show. I think sex can be frivolous and crazy and fun. I think intimacy is way deeper.
Bitch, the hardest thing about that movie looked like stomping on them grapes. That nigga was about to fall about a couple times.
You know, I filmed myself watching it. Let me show you how I talk to
Let me see.
Wait, you were talking to her?
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
This is so interesting because now I'm going to see like what people feel about Ruth and Boaz.
This is how I knew the kiss was
like,
coming.
oh my God.
Yeah, he was about to fall, bust his ass a couple times.
I said, she got her feet out. It's about to go down. I was so ready. I'm watching.
Predicting. Look. She already knew. It just feels. She's not lying.
And you leave.
Yes. Unbutton his shirt.
Yo.
Ooh, maybe not.
Ooh. Yeah, that pissed me off. Bitch.
I was so pissed.
I can't
can't
risk getting
risk.
hurt.
I can't risk.
Bitch, you didn't want to risk that pussy getting hurt.
I took a
Ruth
break.
was
I
like-
took a break from
Ruth
the
was
movie.
like, too hot, too hot, too hot, too hot, too hot, too hot.
Too hot.
Isn't it interesting how like we find that like the second we get lustful, we're like, oh, I'm done. Getting hurt.
Wait. Who does that?
Ruth. She's like, it was getting too lustful, right? All that other building intimacy you did, spending time together, laying in the fields and shit. And now
it's
one
Hey, y'all, for y'all watching.
now it's too much.
For y'all watching, at this point, this bitch got a whole car and couldn't even keep kissing him. Ruth might need to give us some lessons on how to do all the things. I'm just saying. Now, earlier we made you do a nice little sultry thing. We have another part of the show called Poetry.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
now pleased with the flow.
Now, I did my research on two of your most favorite people.
Uh-oh.
And so we have lyrics from an R&B record and a rap record.
Okay.
You have to let us know the artist as well as the song that these lyrics are from.
Okay.
It'll be read a little bit differently, so it might be difficult.
Yeah,
for
you might not be able to catch on to what it is because I'm going to read it like poetry. Okay?
Oh my gosh.
So you ready?
I'm nervous. Again.
I'm going to take this time to show you how much you mean to me because you are all I need. No money can emphasize or describe the love that's in between the lines. Boy, look into these eyes. While I'm grinding on you, this is beyond sex. I'm high on you. What's next?
High on you. This is the
Yeah.
Wait. What's
I'm surprised you got it. That was a hard one.
How I feel rocking on you, baby.
Rocking on you, babe. Yes, swirling on you, babe. Yes, swirling. So yes, y'all, that is.
I'm like, wait, I know
You
this.
actually know this.
That was really
You did
hard.
good. I didn't. You didn't get it.
No.
Bitch, you ain't get Beyonce.
I read it too fast.
When you
Oh.
said I'm high on you, I was like, high on you.
Okay, if you know this real, then you know how I feel. You know what's crazy about this one? I had to really get into the words because she has another one about her daddy, right? What's the one? Is this
Ooh.
Dance for You? Is this not?
Dance for You.
But doesn't she have one about dancing with her daddy too?
Girl, that's Luther Vandross.
Oh. Is that the
She
no?
She sings
wasn't
it with
this
him?
You
wasn't
mean
the
daddy
same-
lessons? Nah, be damn. Oh, no, that's
No. Okay, we're not even gonna go there. I think I thought at one point this was to her daddy until I read the lyrics, and then it wasn't. Because she was grinding and it's beyond sex and all the things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So next one. You ready?
ready.
I swear that you ain't got a flaw. It was love at the first time you let me hit it raw. If I shine, then we both shine, but let you shine more. Go above, beyond for her. My machete, mi amor. Fuck who you was with before. Cause you look better next to me, respectfully. Any nigga trying to get to you, he gotta check with me. Girl, that's just the principle. Don't try to call that jealousy. I'm trying to start a legacy. And you my pedigree. Can you see?
Girl, you better get your baby daddy. Come on.
I know. I'm letting you finish it. I'm about to say.
So now what's
That's
the hook?
Joey.
What's the hook? And what's this about you? Because it's given that. So it's,
Well-
I'm falling for you. Falling for you.
Falling for you.
Hello?
I wanna catch myself.
No, you know
You
what
had
I'm
me.
about to have?
You had me.
Some
First
girl
of all, I
on
had to
YouTube that's like, I could have got it. I knew him.
I had to make it, I don't know how I read it, but I
All
gotta
right, I
give
got
it
to
like
test
some.
one for both
That's a
of y'all.
good one. That's a good
You gotta
one.
test one for both
Now,
of
this
us.
is a song we all know, and I'm going to do my best.
Oh, Lord.
Let's see who gets it first. Eddie, you, Wolf, we all going to try this. I like them round and big. And when I'm throwing a gig, I just can't help myself. I'm acting like an animal. Now here's my scandal. I want to get you home and double up. I ain't talking about
What is this?
Playboy.
Wait,
I don't know. Wait.
Because silicone parts aren't made for toys.
what is it?
I want them real thick and juicy. So,
I know what this is.
so find that juicy devil.
Baby got back.
That is
no, because
crazy.
it's the track is playing in my head, but I'm like,
You want to sing it?
I'm like,
Oh,
what's
wow.
the word? Home.
And double up.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
When she said that part specifically, I'm like,
Do you know what? We've been doing this segment weekly. And I'm thinking to myself, there's some real dirty lyrics. And the song was on in the cab while I was doing it.
I'm not gonna hold you,
feel
only
that.
because I wasn't gonna do it to you like that, because you a celebrity and all. The lyrics that I want to sing are from somebody who's in jail that's supposed to be canceled, but he got some good ones.
Girl.
But I wasn't gonna do it. I'm just saying. All right.
Segment.
Okay. The next segment is we're talking about adult shit. Us with our partners, our relationships. And I wanted to start off because one of the biggest red pill goddamn conversations on the internet are how men don't support or want to be with or aren't attracted to successful women. You are in the same field as your partner. You are driven as an R&B artist, as an actress. You have these new projects dropping. What does it look like for your partner to show up and support these efforts? And have you ever had a partner that you felt was intimidated, and how did you pick up on those signs that this wasn't healthy? And we talk about this a lot because we both run multiple businesses too, but for you specifically in this entertainment space, I'm wondering how he's able to show up for you and how you're able to pick out when a partner doesn't support what you got going on.
I mean, I think it's pretty showing up for me, let me just answer first. Showing up for me just looks like acknowledging what I'm doing, or even remembering the details of what I have coming up, or celebrating me if there's a big milestone or something like that, or even just asking me, how did you feel about that scene? Like just being involved, right? But not showing up, I have also dealt with in the past.
Okay.
That's a very shady, specific one because, and I say this to say that person's definitely not confident.
Okay.
Like they just can't be. That man is not ready for the spotlight to not be on him, or for it not to be all about him.
Mm-hmm.
I think that a person who is supportive of you is just going to be like, baby, I'm so proud of you. Like, oh my God, what do we do? How do we celebrate?
How do
And
we
I feel
celebrate?
like that's, I feel like that's something that's just comes natural, like
So do you then think that then for the narrative that's out about men not wanting successful women, or, well-to-do women, or women with money, that it's more of an insecure thing with the man?
I feel like it can go both ways. I feel like there could be an insecure man that just genuinely has some type of little issue with it. But I do know that also a lot of successful, educated women can be, they can probably not just sit in their feminine, as much, because they're so used to operating in their masculine. And I feel like that's sometimes probably more than likely what kind of butts heads with men. To be honest. But being a woman who, I have a crazy schedule, my life doesn't look, I guess, like the average, I would say, woman, just because I'm just like, flying here. And I've actually had that before where a guy was like, yeah, no.
What do you mean, yeah, no?
We can't date. And I was like,
they said that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was just completely honest. Like, no, I need my woman at home at 5:00. Like, you're not about to be, I'm not going to be with nobody taking flights and I don't know where you at and all this.
Which is what
type of
most
stuff.
rappers, athletes, and successful men desire.
Which I understand, and that's cool. That's what you want. But for me, that's not going to work.
Right. No.
I'm not going to slow down. And so that's a really important factor for me, is that a partner is going to support and understand that for the same way I do for him.
For a woman who really likes a man that they're dating, if they show up like this, is there a way to work through that, or would you say for them to leave?
Right. But I also do understand.
I'll see.
But I also do understand being the feminine and being in my power. I'm going to say that because I don't want anyone to think I'm saying what I'm not saying. I'm saying being in your power as in we both have feminine and masculine and women, right?
Yep.
And I think that we can operate in both of those spaces very well. But I know that when I go home, I'm like, hey, babe, I'm gonna usher that energy in the home. And I think that that's really important. I think that I have my
rah.
I'm gonna get it done. We gonna get this done.
Right.
What we doing? But I've learned so
feminine.
much. I've learned
People
so
say it
much.
in the opposite way. Like, for example, successful women may say, oh, he has to do this for me and this for me and this for me. And it's almost a little overbearing. Like,
what do you mean?
Because what you're saying is the same thing I was thinking, but I think that they're actually, they think they're operating in their feminine. You said there can be women in their masculine, right?
Absolutely.
I believe a lot of successful women today think that being in their feminine means that they can't be with a man that makes less, be with a man that's not on their level, quote unquote. There's a lot of measuring up that a lot of women have expectations for. And to me, I think the problem is that when we make a certain amount of money, we think we can't be teammates anymore.
Yeah,
which is very unfair because the internet, the Instagram, this isn't all real, right? All of the ideas that a man should be paying every single thing for you, I think is actually kind of insane. Unless someone is making a huge amount more, I don't know why there should be that much of an imbalance. But I think successful women feel like, hey, we've reached the pinnacle of this. Why settle? As if settling is sharing a bill or sharing a mortgage. And
is that really? Maybe I'm just like, I'm not knowing what's going on. So you're saying a successful woman who makes her own money doesn't want to share, doesn't want to pay for anything?
I believe that a lot of successful women don't. I believe they want a man that's making just as much as them.
Or more.
I believe or more. And I think that's what makes it difficult to date. I don't think it's lowering standards to necessarily be a teammate. But I find that they believe that's operating in that feminine. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I shouldn't be doing X, Y, Z. I think it's absolutely normal in 2025 and in this economy for like us to be going half on a house.
Yeah, see, this is why I just love chilling in the background because I don't know about all that. For me, that's why I'd be like, because for me, this is just how I think, right? This is just me. But Serayah, I 100% agree with the helpmate. I 100% agree that if I am making the money, everyone in their household can come together with their own custom shit. We don't gotta follow these yellow brick roads that these people are saying on different podcasts.
That's what it is, podcast.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I feel like you're with that person every day. You're in the house with them. Create what the fuck y'all want to do.
Can I ask you teammates now in the house?
Huh?
I want to know beyond bills.
Yeah.
How is it sharing baby things together? How, like, you had to do a podcast interview today. Is he with the baby? Like, how did you share this thing together?
Yeah. He actually is. He is. He's with the baby right now.
I love that.
The babies. Yeah. So,
babies. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. He has a daughter, which is my bonus daughter.
I love it.
And our son. So, yes, both of them.
How did you guys decide how you would figure out parenting together with crazy schedules? Like, how does that convo look when you're together? Because we mostly hear about it from co-parenting people separate.
Okay. It looks very much like, baby sleep, down for the night. What do you have for this week? What are you doing tomorrow? What's on the agenda? Like, how do we make this work? Because once again, he supports what I'm doing and I support what he's doing. This is who I was when you met me.
Mm-hmm.
Busy.
So it's like
booked and busy.
So it's like, right. So it's like, and that's just what the dynamic that we share and that we feel like is very like necessary. It's very much helped me. Like you said, it's a teammate. I think it's teamwork. And one point I did want to bring up was about if I make it, then I shouldn't be. I don't know. I just feel like the attitude is bad.
She said,
the attitude is bad. And I feel like, for me specifically, I grew up and adopting and acknowledging that the woman doesn't not have anything. I think the woman's money is saved or invested or, you know, for hardship or whatever. That's me specifically. That's how I feel. Maybe he does front most of the things, right? And that's not to say that the woman doesn't either. If you can, you know, if you're not stay-at-home mom, or if you're not, if you are a person like we're saying who feels like she's making so much money, has a life of her own, I think that you should want to team up, right? I don't know. That's just how I feel.
You don't really like the nigga. You just looking for a daddy.
Yeah.
Someone to like put a roof over your head.
Yeah, I'm just really trying to understand like what the logic is
what we've been
behind
taught
that.
when we're, oh, the man takes care of this, XYZ. So, I mean.
See, I ain't gonna hold you. I think though that there's a privilege in being taught that. Like, we grew up differently. Like, you grew up where your mom was a housewife. I grew up where it was a single parent household.
Same.
And
yeah, my mom was.
And men ain't do shit around across kind of my whole family.
Oh, okay.
And so like for me, I wasn't raised that a man should do everything, which is why I blame Neo, fucking Boosie, and Destiny's Child with the goddamn anthems of us being independent, because during the independent women era and a lot of us being raised in single parent households, I think it's like this narrative that's being put out from the internet, but a lot of us weren't raised by, or at least I won't say a lot because I don't want to generalize, but for many of us who were raised in single parent households, the narrative around men are supposed to take care of everything wasn't the narrative being pushed to me at all when I was growing up.
No.
That wasn't the thing. Like,
at all.
Okay, my daddy paid his little $400 for child support for 2 kids, one that wasn't his, you know what I mean? And so for, I think anyone right now navigating their 30s and maybe into their 40s, if they were raised in those single parent households, the way in which we're navigating dating is why we have all these red pill think pieces, is because we all trying to maybe live a fantasy life that we would like based on the Disney Channel.
It's the soft life hashtag.
The soft life, seeing certain things.
Life.
And it just kind of...
But why you can't have a soft life and like
Oh girl, that's not a part of the aesthetic of soft life. Have you clicked on it?
Oh yeah, soft life is supposed to be like, you
they
pay
also
for
have
nothing.
a
girl,
voice.
I feel like I've been under a rock. What's going on?
Girl,
You're not missing anything.
What's wrong with
Stay under the rock, girl. Stay under the
2
rock.
kids at home. Girl, the soft life hashtag, I love it and hate it. Okay.
Okay. Because I thought it was like
they have like an accent. It's not like an LA, what's the word? It starts with an F, like the LA flair. It's something that like, it's a word, the way that LA, that sound,
like,
that valley
oh my
sound.
God, like Valley?
Not valley.
Because you're from LA, right?
Yeah.
Vocal
like,
fry.
Vocal fry.
I've never heard of
So
that word.
basically, it's like, it's where you accentuate the end of a word.
Weird.
Oh
So
God,
soft.
You bring it back around.
we're not gonna do
So
that.
it's either vocal fry or it's a
100
whispering bitch with a timestamp. And she's
There's
like
a-
this. I woke up at 5:30.
Oh, like Nara. I love Nara's. Is that like? Would that be the same?
You know what's crazy?
Nara be working hard.
The only
be working.
the only person on my timeline that
But her
sounds like this,
aesthetic feels soft life.
It
I
does.
don't know the guy's name, but
Bad wife.
he wears like a
correct.
he
Okay.
wears like a t-shirt as kind of a do-rag, and he talks about how like these men be talking while like dating, and she'd be like, nope, not gonna do that. 100% not gonna do that. That's what we're not gonna do. He's hilarious. I'm gonna post him on the goddamn page, but I love him. Anyways, Serayah, for anyone who has not at this point, don't know why you wouldn't, it's Serayah and fucking Tyler Lepley, bitch, and Felicia Rashad, and Jermaine Dupri, and Babyface. For anyone
That was a very good cast.
for anyone who
Yes,
hasn't
right?
seen it yet,
Mm-hmm.
what would you hope their takeaway to be, and why should they watch the film Ruth and Boaz on Netflix now?
I would hope that their takeaway is community.
Okay.
Leaning into your community. She did that a lot in the film. And she wasn't afraid to like step out on faith.
Okay.
And do something that she had no idea what she was doing.
You better put and fulfilling your contracts.
And I would say another thing is that, there's real love, right? I feel like all of these topics that all these hashtags we just talked about,
She said
right?
it's exhausting.
It's exhausting. Like, we're making it harder. Like, it's already hard, because you got 2 people who come with a whole life before they met each other.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, to add all this extra layers and extra things, I feel like that's what Ruth and Boaz really communicate throughout the film. It's just being open, vulnerable, and raw, and it is what it is.
And it's going to urge a lot of us to visit.
And that the man should wash
a lot
the
of these
woman's
other
feet.
Oh, that kind of made me want to go to Asheville.
I need me a
Because
I need me a
Boaz was
Tennessee
washing
man.
those feet.
I
I
saw.
forgot to share with y'all my favorite scene.
What was your favorite scene?
You actually weren't in it. It was very much in the beginning.
Okay.
Alicia Rashad and her late husband are in the bed. And it's a very sexy scene between older people. He's like, you feel that? She's like,
I did love that.
I was
did
like,
love that.
I don't know the last time I've
that.
seen people in their 60s, 70s, whatever age they're at, just having this like sexy moment. We just don't get to see it. And I'm sitting here waiting for you to do it at the end, girl.
Girl, we was waiting.
You had them great feet is all we got. Do you know
Spoiler
how many pages you're about to have?
They were
if you
like,
don't?
No.
Listen, first of all,
Mine
that
is
part,
bad.
I was like, oh God, please.
You didn't like that your feet was... Yes, you did, because you had a little toe ring. You was ready.
I had to be ready.
The toes was painted.
Had to be ready.
I said, this bitch just got a job and she got a fresh pedicure. I know where her money going.
No, no, for real. I'm like, listen, well, Ruth's gonna have to have a pedicure. We actually talked about that. It was a call.
What?
Because it was like, we don't want her nails. Like, she's not supposed to have money.
Yeah,
like,
you
why
weren't.
her nails?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I judged.
And I was like,
I should have a fresh pedicure.
waving a white flag. Can I please?
I'm not gonna
My feet are
lie.
on
First
television.
television, your job
Please.
is picking grapes. I wanted to see some coarse feet. I wanted to see calluses. I wanted to see corns.
No, they don't sell.
It didn't give.
We didn't need
You
corn
really out
fields,
here
we had
working.
the
I
grapes.
wanted corn feet, and that
I'm like,
people like
you
that.
know, she has Vaseline and socks.
Were you pregnant, by the way, while filming?
No,
I was.
You was with them abs?
Well, listen, I was like,
Did you find out while you were
I
filming?
found out.
Oh wow.
How stressful.
Girl. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that before you leave.
So stressful, so sick.
Oh damn.
That really, that hurts.
Yeah.
So wait, you were filming in what trimesters?
The first.
It had to be the first because them
Yeah,
abs was happened.
I found out. Yeah, nothing changed
When you wore that
physically
little
yet.
white, I ain't gonna hold you. I was looking at you, that little white
I
t-shirt
was
when
like
you did the
7
karaoke.
weeks. I
Fresh.
was like
Oh my
fresh.
God. Wait, what
Like,
scene did you
my
film right
period's
before
not
you
coming.
found out? Like, what did we see? Now I got to go back and see if you look like you threw up.
Oh, probably. I mean, so many times throughout the movie.
So wait, you were away when you had to tell him that you were pregnant? Like you didn't get to tell him to his face?
Unfortunately.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
okay.
we shot in Atlanta, so it was very much FaceTime
Oh
for
wow.
everything. Yeah, but
So you went
Yeah,
to CVS
but
or Walgreens?
we
What?
shot for like 4. Yes, no, I ordered it to the hotel. No face, no case. And then I was like, we were on FaceTime, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna do another one. All right, I'm gonna do another one, and it was like, girl,
Positive. It was like,
Positive.
girl.
And then literally, I feel like after I found out, like the next week, because we were doing pre-production for like 3 weeks,
Mhm.
and then we shot for like 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay.
4 weeks maybe. So, by the time we had like the first day, I was like miserable.
Did you
Oh, wow.
share with your friends and colleagues on set that
Did
you were
not.
pregnant?
I did not.
I mean, I think that's the thing. I know
until like the last week where I was like, okay, I
because by
feel
then
like
you were at least 3 months. Like you want to wait anyways.
I want to wait
Yeah.
anyways, but I ended up just telling my director, Alana, she female director. So I was
Love
like,
that.
she had her family there, her daughter, beautiful daughter, and her husband, and I was like, okay, I have to tell her because it got to a point where I was like, I don't want them to be like, what's good with her, you know, like what's up,
And also,
she's like being
community,
anti.
like-
But also they had you out in them
Also-
fields, girl. The heat.
The heat,
The
Those
heat.
pregnant feet, they weren't even
smells.
swollen.
the everything.
Not
Well,
yet.
not yet.
Not yet. They
I'll show
wasn't
you some
there yet.
pictures of some swollen feet.
They
So,
wasn't there yet.
that was at the end, but I can say that it was very much challenging. But I can say that my little blessing from above gave me a certain ability to just be open
Okay.
and in the moment.
I love that.
And so every scene is just very candid and just very real because I had no time to overthink
Oh, wow.
because I was just like,
This is not the most important thing anymore.
well, not even that, but just like I'm just so sick. Like I don't know. It's just like everything makes you sick, right? And they're bringing food. There's food around. There's people walking by with perfume and I'm just like, I'm just like, oh, I'll be right back. Gotta run to my trailer.
Oh,
You know, and
oh
I'm
my
just like,
goodness.
okay, how do I survive today? What am I gonna take today to like help me get
I know
through?
your man was sick of them FaceTimes. Yes, baby.
Yeah, right. And I'm like just sitting in my trailer. It's just dark. PA knocks on my trailer. Serayah, we'll have you for 5 minutes. I'm like, okay.
I love it.
But
love it.
I mean, I'm sure people suspected, especially the women. They're like, I know.
Bitch, we know it's that.
I would have just said I went out last night. You know it's Atlanta.
Well, Serayah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
For anyone listening, if you haven't yet, check out Ruth and Boaz on Netflix. It is out now. And just know you're not gonna get a sex scene.
Listen,
but it's
so
so cute.
our girl was throwing up in them seats. Come on.
I love it. And do you have anything else that you have going on that you would like to support, that you have coming out?
Yes, ladies. Actually, I have a new song out.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant by Babyface.
Yes.
Oh.
But also, that's right from the movie soundtrack. But
Yes.
I also have my single.
Okay.
It's called Put That Shit On.
Ooh.
TDSO. I want y'all to go download that. I want you to make your videos while you getting cute when you putting that shit on.
Putting that shit on.
Yes, make a TikTok, girl. Tag me.
Don't make the dance too complicated. We're in our 30s and these
Listen,
dances.
Does the artist make the dance?
Sometimes they do. Their team sometimes does to get it going.
Yeah, I don't know.
And Chris Brown thought we could all fucking dance, bitch. It took me about a month and a half to learn that goddamn.
I'm still
look. Even I will.
I volunteered with some kids 2 days ago. All of them do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult.
They know
it's
every step.
So
Them kids gonna put that shit on.
PDSO is out. My project is coming out as well.
Yes, project coming out. Ruth and Boaz. Wherever Empire, I guess, still plays, but we don't know what's happening over there.
It's all over.
Okay, there we go. And all the things. Serayah, thank you so very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Y'all see it right here on the table if you're watching over on YouTube. Make sure you support Black women authors, New York Times bestsellers. Get our book, No Holds Barred, a dual manifesto of sexual exploration and power. Available now wherever you get books. And if you want more bonus content, more episodes, more everything, head on over to our Patreon. That's patreon.com/horrible decisions, because horrible decisions is still here, baby. It's just on Patreon.
That's what they really wanted you,
You
girl.
know what I mean? So we can get
Netflix
you
probably
talking.
said no.
Yeah, we wasn't going to get you talking about if you eat ass or not. But anyways, guys, they look. She said, well,
Unless you want to answer before you leave.
Yikes.
yeah.
No.
She said no. All right, guys. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of Decisions. Bye. If you are a patron member, that's right, go on over to patreon.com/horrible decisions. That's where you can get all of the X-rated, raunchy discussions about sex. On the goddamn chair, back to back. He just has me squirting on the beach. And I was
From fucking.
yes.
Isn't that beautiful? He's just looking out the fucking, like, the
So
ocean nature
so
surrounding
this is where the shrooms hit him. He stops. He's like, we should go fuck in that tree.
Wait.
There's a tree on the beach, bitch. And he says,
Mandii, when I said tree, I thought his name was Tree.
no, bitch, we fucked in a tree.
That's why she calls him Tree.
So
I thought he was just tall.
no, bitch. He ain't even
not
tall.
Oh, because Mandii said to me, I'm like, was it Tree? She goes, we didn't get there. And I'm like,
Yeah,
bitch, I'm
because
I get it.
we're here now.
Ironically, the other is tall.
I didn't know
other
where
one
we were
is not
Tree.
The other one is not called Tree.
I
Exactly.
didn't know where we were going with this.
So he sees a tree. Mind you, this is the funny part. He the next day told my best friends, yeah, I don't think those shrooms hit me. I said, I'm pretty sure that's why we ended up in a tree. This had to be the shrooms acting. So literally, he's like, let's fuck in a tree. Like, I've never fucked in a tree. And I said, you know what? Me neither. And I'm like, we should like try to fuck in this tree. So literally the tree is like a tree that's kind of bent down, like, you know, the branch curves.
Yeah.
So at first, he wants both of us to climb the tree. But bitch,
Well, you declined
my nails, bitch, this nigga ended up like Tarzan. No lie. He said, I got this. And he starts climbing the tree. He gets on the tree branch and sits on it. And I'm like, well, I don't think I'm going to be able to go there. So let's just fuck like this.
Y'all
so
look fucked up off these shrooms. Because I just want y'all to understand that everybody who saw y'all probably thought y'all were fucking losing y'all mind.
No. So he's
Do you know what tree it is?
I know exactly what
the
tree
tree on the new
it is.
side.
It's huge
It's
though,
a huge
too,
tree, yeah. So he climbs the tree, he sits down on the tree, and I'm like, okay, here we go. So I grab his ass to make sure he doesn't fall, and I immediately just go to work and start sucking his dick while he's in this tree. I've never sucked dick and smelt a tree before. Mind you, it's gotta be.
Was it like Palo Santo?
My experience of this is literally smelling the tree. because I'm going like this. I've never smelled moss and leaves and bark while I'm sucking a dick. And so maybe the shrooms had my senses up. I'm like,
we'll do that.
Bruh. I'm literally fucking this nigga while he's in the tree. Well,
and we're still in day one casual.
This is day one.
This is day one. This is day 2 for Mandii.
This is day 2 for
one
me.
for
day
everybody
1 for
else.
everyone else.
Yeah. Okay.
So him, my best friend, everyone just got there. So we leave the tree and we go back to the pool. And now I'm talking about this tree nigga, but here I go. Hey, I don't want anyone to know that we just fucked. So come like after me. You enter that side. I'm gonna enter this side. Why? I don't know. Because I was like, I think I wanted to like not be linked to a nigga that quickly. Like I don't want people thinking we go together.
Yeah, but after you fucking a tree, you're pretty.
But also there was still more people coming the next day.
So you said I need to know my options.
No. The first day there was 70 people, but I felt like I didn't meet everybody that first time.
Yeah.
So I didn't just want him to be.
She's like, I want to see all your friends. I want to see the variety. I want to see the buffet.
Making decisions before you.
I want to see the buffet.
They might fuck me in a bush, man.
Hold on, you ready? So,
there's a jungle area.
There is a jungle area.
So you could technically.
The jungle area was so nice.
It's very on the way to like the playrooms.
Yes.
Okay.
So then we come back into the pool separately. And I'm excited. I come in. You were there. I come and talk to a group of girls that I had been seeing throughout the day. And I was like, y'all, I just fucked this nigga in a tree. His name Tree. His dick big. He made me squirt like 5 times. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm bragging about this nigga.
No.
Finally, he get in the pool. And I be like, oh, that's Tree. Bitch, everybody there knows this nigga. He was just in goddamn Mexico with half the bitches. So they're like, oh yeah, we know.
We know.
Like, not me getting the horror.
Yeah.
Love that for me. So I'm like, well.
Love them when they ran through.
I'm not going to hold you. I was kind of like happy about it. But then here was the problem. And ladies, I'm going to tell you now. If you go to these goddamn shits and get you some good dick, and you're a jealous bitch that doesn't like to share, keep your goddamn mouth closed. When I tell you, I bragged about this nigga so good, I probably helped him get half the other bodies. He's fucked, I think, another 6 bitches.
Yeah.
That literally they wanted to see how good the dick was because I talked about it. And
that's a good
I
testimonial.
didn't cuff him, but also he saw me with my other boyfriend. So we were like, and just so that I can introduce this, I ended up with both of these niggas as my boyfriends. You saw I was at breakfast. It was
funny because the one time I felt like when you were in the hot tub, he was almost giving him that baby. You know you my boy.
No, I had to. I had to check both of them because they were both getting jealous. Yeah. So I said, "Come here, I need both of y'all to meet each other."
Stop it.
No, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, I said, "Hold on, look." So I brought both.